Hello all. This session is related with passwordless login with SH key or passwordless login by SSH key. So I will present this in this session. Just will give brief for this SSH key magic. Even then, not server A to B or E to F, but in organization, if you are generating SSH key, then you can take the session from anywhere in the world, the passwordless session. No need to type your complex password. Sometimes it's combination of a special character or letters. So you need to understand the complexity of this. Whenever you are typing the password, maybe sometime wrong, maybe after 3 attempts it's locked. So from SSH key, need to log in this, share the key for A to B or B to A, then you can log in this remotely from anywhere. If organization accept you or then approval for root, then this through the sudo su hyphen or sudo hyphen ai, then you can take the root access. So I will show you this in this exercise, how to do, how to perform this activity. So this is not the case only for A to B or A to F. However, you can assign the key. For example, you have one control node or others are managed nodes. For example, you have these 100 nodes are there. Then you just assign your control node key or others host for one user. For example, you created one user named as for patching the patch, then all the user you just assign the key on control node. Then you can take the session from control node to anyone on anyone of the 100 node. Vice versa, that's example for to patch the 100 nodes passwordless. You can patch your control node to all the nodes. So you will see for only two, but you can create this for 100, 200 or 400 or 1000. But this should be on control net node and you can patch through only one Ansible script all the 100, 200 or 1000 nodes in the serial. You need to apply this Ansible code in serial. You need to read this chapter. So we'll see a letter on this, but here I will show this key magic only on two node. So you can see on my screen, these are server E and server F. If you will see the password, if you will see here, the passwordless login, this should not be always root. This is the one of the user. So here this user here student, from student user I will show you the case this E to F and F to E. So in this scenario, for example, let me show on the E server E. If we'll go, sometimes .sh directory not there, you have to create this directory. So if you will see this already in server E, the public key is there. So here will show you the first server E accessible on from server E accessible from this server app. So I will remove this key and I will create on this. And if you will show the server app, then there is no public key. Okay. So there is no key, public key. Let me create this key here. sh hyphen keygen hyphen t rsa. Then you will see nothing to do. Only press the enter. Then this key, public key is created. So example, this id underscore is your private key. id underscore rsa.pub is the public key. So this public key, if you will see on this server app, then this is mentioned in server app. So you want to access server F from server E. So you need to entry, then authorize key here. Only one entry is there. So let me just delete this entry. Let me create this here and paste this server F. After saving this is very dynamic file authorize key. No need to start any service here, just only save the file, then this will saved and updated in the system binaries synced with the kernel. So that is the very fast action here. So let me show now this access ssh. For example, this user student at the rate and IP of server A. So let me show this IP. If you will show this through IPA, then you can see this is 157. So 157, let me put here. Then now to I am accessing server A to server F and copied this public key server F, public key in server E. So this is completely passwordless, and you can see this is completely logged in. And same here, already the, if you will see, public key is already created, but in front of you, let me do one more time. No effect if you will delete the public key, but you need to enter an authorized key first. So here, and let me this example ssh key hyphen gen. 1 minute, guys. So ssh hyphen keygen like this, keygen hyphen t rsa. Then again, there is no password to give, no passphrase to give, and see this id underscore rsa. Now this time I will access server E from server app. Previously I will access, you can see the 157 means server app from server E. So this key should be on server E. Exit this, and if you will see, and vi authorized keys, and this need to delete, actually this is previous one, need to copy this current. So I entered this public key in server E. Now I will access server F to server E. sh student at the rate already shown the 57. Now this is, I believe, 154. You can see 154. If I will put this, then you can now log in on the server. So this is example in front of you. We can log in from server F to server E or server E to F. If you again you want to this, then student at the rate IP of this server, IPA, then again not this, actually this is again IPA. You need to close the session. Do not any mistake, then you can see server F. So this is will be helpful. This will be helpful for you in the patching sessions or whenever you want to fetch uptime and any type of data related with the DMID code, related with the system, then you need to entry and control node only, all the user with key, then you can fetch the data. One more item before closing, I want to update here. For example, server E is your control node. So in this control node, one need to do this. Let me show this: cat slash atc slash ss slash ssd underscore config pipe grab hyphen I. What you want? This pub. So okay, this is not root. Sudo su hyphen only. This is the root. Then need to fire this command again. So public on key authentication always should be yes. If not, then you have to go to inside. Then you have to make this yes. Then restart the SSD service. Let me check in this server is not the vote only. You need to this. Need to do only in your control node, not on all other manage node no need to touch, only need to give this public key. Share the all the nodes public key on the control node. So this is the example. Need to this public key authentication. Yes, thank you guys, thank you all.